Well, Amnesty International is launching a new campaign demanding dignity through service delivery. As South Africa enters the second week of level 4 lockdown, millions still do not have access to essential services that could safeguard them from COVID-19. To discuss this further, we're now joined this morning by Shenilla Mohamed from Amnesty International South Africa. Ms. Mohamed, thank you for your time and good morning to you. Quite disheartening that while on the other hand, municipal workers are on a looming strike, just demanding basic wages to be paid. And on the other side, we're seeing, South Africans bearing the brunt, millions in their numbers, still not having essential services like, water and infrastructure due to municipalities not being sustainable. I mean, take us through just what the picture looks like on the ground and what these millions are going through this pandemic.
Good morning, and good morning to your viewers. Well, the situation on the ground for millions of South Africans is dire. I mean, we're in the middle of winter. A lot of millions of South Africans have no decent housing. They have no access to basic essential services such as water. Water is so critical during these COVID times, and yet households don't have water. There's no sanitation. And I think, what is the biggest concern for us is really the amount of money that has been lost by these municipalities that should have gone towards bringing on these services for the majority of these people. And, the Auditor General's report has been absolutely scathing in the way in which municipalities have managed their funds. Now, those funds were supposed to go towards giving people the dignity of their basic human rights and basic essential services, but that has not happened.
In your opinion, what do you think is at the root here for some of the billions of the funds mismanaged at municipalities? What is the root problem across all these municipalities involved?
Well, in our view, I mean, if you look at the Auditor General's report, we are looking at 26 billion in irregular expenditure. And we're looking at, according to the Auditor General, only 27 out of 257 municipalities have received a clean audit. The terminology used in the Auditor General's report is that this money has been lost to fruitless and wasteful expenditure. Now, what does that mean? I mean, for us, it means that money has been either, spent in a way that it shouldn't or has been taken through corruption. And what we're constantly saying is corruption has a human face to it. And at the end of all those dollars and all those rands that are stolen or mismanaged or irregularly spent are the millions of South Africans who are not getting the services they deserve. And, it's really about accountability of the state. And we are seeing that at every level. And now with the municipal elections coming up, it's really important that these municipalities firstly be held to account. So those who are responsible for not keeping an oversight and for not, ensuring that the monies are spent in the right way should be held to account. And then ensuring that these municipalities are functioning because the people deserve to get the services that the taxpayer is paying for.
Ms. Mohamed, then how do we hold government accountable? You remind me as you're speaking of, a particular, program I was watching on television, this community having to constantly, inhale, sewage and also there's just sewage water around. It seems municipalities not doing enough to meet their needs with the urgency it deserves at this time. I remember even one particular lady saying, we're in a pandemic, we need to keep healthy, keep speaking about this hygiene that we need to oblige by as South Africans. However, they're not doing their part in ensuring that they come to party and managing these services that we need. How do we then hold government accountable?
Well, I think we have a number of ways to do so. I mean, we are in a country that has a great constitutional democracy. We have Chapter 9 institutions. And I feel like, we need the people of this country need to, show what they want through their democratic votes. But also we need to stop accepting bad service delivery. And I know that many South Africans don't. So it's with all respect to them, I mean, I feel like South Africans go out into the street. But unfortunately, after that protest action, really nothing much changes. And I feel we need to start using the courts. We need to start really using everything we have in our power in order to hold the state to account. Now, with this particular campaign, we are really going to try to ensure that whatever avenue and whatever route we can take to hold the state to account, we will do so, and we will work in partnership with other organizations, because Amnesty can't do this by itself. But really, the time has come for us to say no to poor service delivery, but also people have the right to live in dignity. I mean,
Right.
why should anyone have to live in a home with no water, no sanitation, and surrounded by sewerage? That is what our people are living in. And I'm sure that many of your viewers may not even realize that. The number of people that contact us with videos of their situation, I mean, it's horrendous. It's horrendous.
Yeah.
And I think that it's about time that even those that are living in houses with running water and, in comfort need to step up. And because none of us will be free until all of us are free. And if
Indeed.
you are living in comfort and the majority of the people are not, then there's something wrong in this country, and inequality has to be tackled.
And the particular campaign you're referring to is #DignityNow for anyone who wants to know about it, but participate. Moreover, add their voice. As you say, privilege means that you need to also step up and be a part of the solution. Thank you so much. Amnesty International South Africa's Shenilla Mohamed.